you're almost there. You're finally there. I'm sure there's been a lot of talking, but as you start to look at the matchup of this game, what do you feel like is important going into Sunday?
I think we all need to realize that we're going to have a lot of sorting out of ideas in those first 20 minutes. Pittsburgh hasn't played a game at all. They have players through in their entire preseason. One of their better players for sure that they acquired later did not play due to injury in the preseason. We hear that player is back, that they're healthy. My point of all of this is that this is a bit of an unknown, so we're going to have to be really disciplined in how we approach this game, especially early. Soccer is a 90-plus minute match, and therefore it allows us some time. But if you make a mistake early, it can really hurt you. So I expect both teams, while being on national TV, will want to make sure that we display our styles and things like that. I think you're going to see both teams try to feel each other out early.
I wanted to ask you about Niall McCabe. Going back, he's the one guy who's been on this team since the very beginning. Do you have any conversations with him or any idea of what this moment is going to mean to him in the bigger picture?
I think for Niall, this is just part of his path here at Louisville City, that he has seen it all. He's done it all, and he is very proud of this moment opening Lynn Family Stadium. He's also still very focused on just winning the game and making sure that as a professional athlete, every part of what he does, especially in this moment where the spotlight is going to be pretty bright, is shown in all the right ways. I think he's proud of it. We're all very proud of him and the fact that he's gone through this whole thing and been here from the very start.
What are some of the unknowns? How difficult is this for you as a coach walking in? Do you feel like on the one hand you're blind, but also your team, or how do you?
Yeah, we take a lot of confidence in knowing our team, and that's what we want to try to focus on, going out and implementing what we think we're able to do. At the same time, Pittsburgh's a really good team. They're really well coached. Bob Lilly is a legend in this league and in American soccer, and so we know he's going to be really smart. We expect tactically that he will have a game plan, knowing the way that we play, and he'll try to negate the things that we think we can take advantage of. And that's what I mean by both teams are probably going to try to feel each other out. I think you have another big factor, two big factors. One is the heat and humidity on Sunday. It's going to play a big role in teams and how much energy and when you can really expend it. The efforts that players, both individually and collectively, make early can come back to haunt you later. We have this new rule in our league across the world in soccer that you now have 5 substitutions, and that's going to be a game changer for all of us. I think that with our depth and our quality, that does give us the ability, if our staff makes the right decision at the right time, to manipulate that a little bit. But there's a lot of things going into this, and I just mentioned some of them that I think are going to be key for us on Sunday.
This being a new field and being huge, how difficult is that? Not just for you, but for them, not really knowing it that way.
Yeah, it just increases the demand. I mean, I can give you an example. Last year when we would play a game at Slugger, we would say, okay, we've run 12K. And in our inter-squad game on a bigger field, numbers were at least a kilometer, if not 2 higher. And that's just because of the space that we're asking the players to cover. Again, add in the heat factor and humidity, the energy from both teams. I'm sure both teams are going to come out flying, and who can last the longest in that, it's going to be a very interesting dynamic.
You have 2 unusual things historically. I mean, obviously the field, but also the pent-up frustration from COVID. As a coach, how do you manage those things in terms of pressure, expectations, excitement, all of it?
We have tried to put the emphasis on finishing stronger than we start and managing the early part of every activity. So while we know there'll be some of that natural, juice flowing through the veins, you want to really, and I feel good the fact that we have experienced players. And that experience, and Pittsburgh has the same. They're a very experienced team. They won the Eastern Conference last year. I mean, we're not talking about a team that doesn't have some of the same qualities as us. But the fact that, it's our home, we've been preparing for this. We're obviously out here in this heat and humidity already. We hope that will be an advantage. I think it will be one of the deciding factors ultimately on Sunday as which team manages it early better. We are going to try to manage it with the ball. We talk about sometimes resting when we have the ball versus chasing, and that'll be one thing that we want to try to take advantage of.
And you, as well as anybody being on this team throughout its existence, know what Sunday means. You done reflecting this week, or what have the days been like leading up to opening the stadium?
No, not too much reflecting, to be fair. Just been training hard and looking forward to it, really. It's going to be the culmination of a lot of hard work by a lot of people, so for sure it'll be a special time, and it's important for us to make sure we win and make it memorable.
How hard will it be to manage emotions with opening the stadium, being off for so long, and also managing the heat?
Yeah, I think it'll be a little weird, a little strange, because we had this expectation of opening it with 15,000 people, and now we'll have 27% capacity and stuff like that. So it'll be a little bit strange, a little bit new to everybody, which both teams will have to manage and stuff like that. The heat as well, it's at 5 o'clock, it's not a time that we would usually play at, but the last couple of weeks we've been playing indoor squads and stuff like that at this time, trying to adjust and get used to what we will be expecting on Sunday. So I don't like playing at this time just because it's brutal, but you just got to get the head down and push through it.
There are all sorts of studies that show that when new stadiums are built, teams tend to respond by winning big. What is it about a new stadium that inspires a player to play better?
I really think it's just that kind of next level of professionalism. It's a world-class facility, and when you're in and around that environment, it just kind of gives you that extra feeling of this is what professional football should be like, and it makes you want to do that a little bit more.
How's your leadership changed during the pandemic? Is there anything new that you're telling the guys?
I think it's important that we stay kind of on top of things and treat it like it's at the beginning. We've been all pretty professional in how we've approached it in terms of not going anywhere unnecessary and stuff like that. And now more than ever, I'd say we're emphasizing that, because we've seen there's a lot of spikes going on in states that have kind of reopened maybe a little bit too early and stuff like that. So the emphasis for us is really hammering home. Now is probably the most important time to stay professional and limit what we're doing.
Just some thoughts about, you're finally here. What does that mean to you, especially with a new stadium and a first game in months? You guys got to be like climbing the walls.
Yeah, I mean, we've been waiting for this. We've been counting this down. We wanted to be in the stadium in April when our original home opener was, but being able to have fans in the stands and have a game at home is just, guys are itching to get out there.
How do you manage that and temper your emotions so you can concentrate on the game and manage it?
Well, I mean, naturally there's going to be some nerves. That's just, part of the game. But really, we just know that we go out and take care of what we need to, and the result's gonna take care of itself. That's really what we're focused on. Obviously we want to be out there and have fun, and we're excited to be out there. But our main objective is to go out and get 3 points. So really, we're just trying to take care of what we need to, and trust each other and trust the work we've been putting in.
Do you think it'd feel different to play a game if there were no fans in the stadium? There's going to be several thousand this week, but would it be different if there was nobody up there?
It would definitely be a little different. I think one thing that we have an advantage of playing in Louisville is that the fans that we have, and it's really intimidating for teams to come in and try to play us when we have the support we do. I earlier in my career, I played on the other side of that, and I played against Louisville. And I remember what it was like coming in with all the fans. And, you know, that was extra nerves. And I'm like, you know, giddy getting out there. And, you know, now I know what it's like for teams to come and play us because of the fans we have. And, you know, we do a good job of embracing our fans. And, you know, we wish all of them could be out there and, you know, get on the other team. But, you know, I'm glad that some will be there.
What are your thoughts on the stadium?
I mean, it's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. We're just so fortunate to have the quality of facility that it's just, you know, couldn't imagine at the beginning of this journey when the stadium was announced that this is what it was going to end up being. You know, a lot of teams have built stadiums, but this is truly a world-class facility.
This club has enjoyed a meteoric rise, like a virtual overnight success story. The stadium seems to be sort of the representation of that. For people who don't get this just doesn't happen every day, that a club starts 4 or 5 years ago and wins right away and does this.
Yeah, you know, I just from the very start, everyone who's been involved has just really put an emphasis on who we bring in and make that only bring in the top quality people that are striving to get results. You know, whether it is in the front office or out building a stadium and getting that done, or whether it's on the field. We've really tried to only bring in the highest of quality people, and that's really a testament to the organization and a real key to our success.